Welcome to another ALEKS Geometry Topic instructional video by Mr. Hardy. What we're going to do in this video is we're going to look at using tangents of a circle to solve certain kinds of problems. So what we have here is we have a circle. It looks like it's centered at O, and we have two tangent lines. See how it just barely touches. Oops, that's not what I want. I want this. It just barely touches like that. Okay? And then this one is tangent as well. Okay? Now, the other thing that's interesting about these is these two tangent lines start at the same place right here. So we have some background information that you might want to write down somewhere. Two tangent segments of a circle originating from the same point are congruent. It means they're equal. So what that means is if from U to W is 12, then because these lines are both tangent and start at the same place, then this is 12 right here. Okay? Now, we also see that they've drawn the radius from the center of the circle right to where the tangent line touches. So there's another property. A tangent of a circle is perpendicular to the radius drawn at the point of tangency. So what that means, a bunch of fancy words, is that's a right angle. That's 90 degrees. So what they're asking us to do here is find this distance. What is this distance from O to V? See that right there? O to V. What is that distance? So what we can do is I'm going to kind of redraw. I'm going to do it over here. I'm going to redraw this triangle. I'm just going to slightly, it's not perfect drawing, but I'm going to put this right here. So what we have is this looks like 13.6, and then this is 12. Okay? Well, the Pythagorean theorem says that if this is A, and this is B, and this is C, this distance from here to here is C, then we know that B squared plus A squared is equal to C squared. So what we can do is we see that, well, A is 12, so that's 12 squared, and C is 13.6 squared, and then we have B squared. Okay, so what we can do, I'm just going to go ahead and convert these. So 12 squared is 144. Hopefully you know that. But so B squared plus 144 equals 13 squared. Clear. 13.6 squared. 184.96. 184.96. I want to just check. Okay, good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to solve for B squared. I'm going to say minus 144 to both sides, minus 144. And so we get B squared is equal to, that would be 0.00, right? So we get 9, 6, 4 take away 4 is 4, 8 take away 4 is 4, and then 1 take away 1 is 0. So we get 40.96. So now the way you undo this, I'm going to write it again, the way you undo the square, hopefully you remember this from some algebra. But if I take the square root on this side, I'll get B. But what I have to do is take the square root to this side. Okay, and so now we just go to the calculator and we say clear, and you do 40.96, and I say square root, and I get 6.4. So 6.4. Okay, and so there's your answer. 6.4. Do they give dimensions? They don't give dimensions on this, so we don't have to care about units. So what this distance is right here, 6.4. Okay, 6.4 is that distance. All right, so let's look at one more problem. Let's see if we can do another one real quick. All right, so here are two tangents that start at the same place, so they're both tangents. So this side equals this side, and they want us to find this distance right here. What is this distance? Well, this distance is going to be the same as this distance because tangents that start at the same place are congruent. So if we can find this distance, we've found this distance. Now the other thing is, remember that this line that goes to the place where this becomes tangent is a right triangle. So I'm going to redraw this. It's kind of sloppy, isn't it? Let's try it again. Not much better. Okay, so this is the right triangle. So what we know is this looks like 8.5, and this we don't know, and this is 15.7. Okay, so this is the hypotenuse, so we could say that's c squared. So we say 15.7 squared is equal to, let's just call it, what do you want to call this? Let's call this b. Is b squared plus 8.5 squared. Okay, so now let's just go to the calculator again. Clear. 15.7 squared, 246.49. 246.49 equals b squared plus, it's going to be around 64, right? 8 times 8, 64. So 8.5 squared, oh, a little bigger, 72.25. 72.25. Okay? Alright, so now I just subtract 72.25 from both sides. And I get b squared. Now, 9 take away 5 is 4. 4 take away 2 is 2. 6 take away 2 is 4. And let's see, 24 take away 7. So if I take away 4, then I need to take 3 more away. So that's going to be 17. Okay, so now I just say that b is equal to the square root of that, 174.24. I go to my calculator, clear, 174.24 square root 13.2. 13.2. That's how long. So this side is 13.2. So that means this side is 13.2. Okay, so I said B right here, but we would say SU is 13.2. Okay, that's how you do these. Good luck.